job is all about attaching the deck ring. And this, if you can see, is marked out for all the screw holes. So we should be clamping all three parts together, making sure they're nicely positioned, and then drilling through all three parts. And I've got some captive nuts, 4mm. These are going to be put through on the underside of the deck ring, and 4mm butt-nut screws used to clamp everything down. One of the problems is that the deck has got a slight curve in it towards the front. It drops down, so that after the top will have to bend a little bit. It's not very thick, but why they didn't put the same curve in the top is anybody's guess, but I think we'll cope. I think it'll do. And now we put the captive nuts through from the bottom. Like that all the way around. What? No. Speed is of the essence, not accuracy. It doesn't have to be spread out or anything. The minute the ring goes down on it, that'll spread it out.
Do you just want to do that little bit?
No.
No, don't bother. That's red.
Yeah.
You alright up front?
She's all the time.
We've got one of the wet ones. I'm stuck with them, Don't get those.
No, just get these on back. From corner if you can. No, in a little bit from that. Just inside the screw. Yeah. I'm going to flip it upside down.
Oh. What?
Flip it upside down.
Your clamp's going to come off back.
That way, instead of running down into the boat hole.
Yeah.
It's going to stay on the seam, isn't it?
Mm. You know, I'm getting a bit pissed off with you.
You're not in your pocket. Well, it's been an hour now. It's 30-minute adhesive to give us plenty of time to work with it. But it should be. Yeah. I'll turn it over, see. Take the tape off, see what we get.
What you do as long as you don't drop boat.
Not here. Well, it hasn't completely filled the deck seam, which is pretty much what I was expecting. This is curled down, it wasn't flat. But it's a close approximation, and we can pop a bit of filler in there, and then it's still to Santa shape. I've got a lot of wood to come off at the side. Well, that's another step closer. What I've been doing here, we had a little bit of a crisis. The Gorilla Glue that I put between the foam and the wood expanded, and whether that caused it or not, I don't know, but this gap, which had epoxy resin in it, opened up so wide and it glued in that position. So I've just ground the epoxy resin out, cut a little bit of a relief in the foam, and we're now going to try re-clamping it and gluing it. Other than that, it's not too bad. A similar thing's happened right at the back on the top deck. It's come away from the wood. That's probably while I was going along it with the sanding disc earlier. I'm not worried about that. That was only Gorilla Glue, the wood straight onto the fiberglass, so we can easily fill that, clamp it while it dries again. Other than that, it's alright. I'll show you the other side. I've taken the front screws out, obviously, but this side glued a lot closer. I mean, there's still a gap. I'm bloody living near an airport. There's still a gap, but this fiberglass lip actually curls down. That's what's causing that. I've got no option really but to round the corner on there and try and fill the gap. Other than that, it's gone very well down this side. It's not bad at all. We're finally getting the profile. You can see the gap at the front. The hole has ever such a slight curve down at the front, and the lid doesn't. And I'm wondering if this lid was really made for this hole, or if it just happens to be workable. Either way, it would have been nice if they'd have both had the same profile, but you can clamp that shut with one 4mm screw easily enough. So there's not a lot of force involved. It just would have been nice if they'd have both been the same. So we need to fill the gap at the other side. Okay.
Need any more?
No, that looks good.
Good. Well,
A couple more would be nice, even if they're on the length.
yeah.
Will do. And that's it. I think the job's a good one. Closer than it was. We've still got a bit of a gap here, but we'll fill that.
It's not, is it? It's what it was.
No.
Nowhere near.
It'll be pretty level.
Yeah, perfect.
But it now closes up
Does
quite
it look?
nicely.
Oh yeah. It's better, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just leave it now. That looks a lot better.
Yeah, so far so good. End of part 3.
Goodness.